Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm WelfareFish, and it's been a while, guys. There's some Fortnite footage in the background, some clips, some kills, me playing with squads, me playing solo, just to kind of be background footage, because that's not really the topic of today's video. But yeah, it has been a while, guys, and I guess you could say this is a channel update, channel revival, channel understanding of what's been going on. We're going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about a couple of other things, like why I was gone, just very briefly, because I don't think that really should be the focus of now. But we're just going to kind of talk about it, and so let's talk about it. Let's see, why did I kind of disappear? There are multiple reasons. Part of it was a busy life schedule. Part of it was a slump that I was in, YouTube creativity-wise, and also just kind of motivation-wise, because there's so many problems going on with YouTube right now. Like especially with the monetization stuff and all those changes, which aren't necessarily a bad thing, they're just kind of discouraging, especially when literally I had my monetization back for, like, I had my monetization, I'd finally earned it after getting to like their next goal, and I had it for a solid 2 days and then it got taken away from me, along with so many others. Also, just recently, YouTube has kind of forced all the networks and all like the partnerships that you can get, like people like Freedom and other Social Blade, other people that you can partner with. They have forced them to basically cut down on their amount of partners, and cut down on the amount of partners by like 70%, and then cut down on that 70% by another 70%. So there's like 20 people that are left partnered to someone now, and it's just very difficult and very weird that YouTube is literally taking their creators and shoving them down the drain, and the only people they're trying to leave are the top percent, so they're not leaving any room for any new people to kind of grow on the platform, and making it harder and harder and more difficult, and it just kind of sucks, you know? And so that's a big slump and a big kind of disappointment in a sense. So the future of the channel, because obviously going off of that, you know, this being something that I might want to turn into a career possibly and be able to kind of do full time, I still want to do YouTube, but it's one of those things where I don't know how viable it's going to be anymore in the current climate. Like YouTube feels like something, it can be very viable and something that's very, like, it has, I feel like there's maybe still like embers before it fully goes out, and it can go one of two ways. This fire can either be stoked a little bit more and the flames can start rising, or the embers are just going to sit and then slowly go out. And unfortunately, I feel like it's going to the latter, even though I just said I feel like it can go either way, because that's just kind of like the gut feeling, you know? I've been doing this YouTube stuff for a couple months now, like actually over 2 years. No, whoa, I miscalculated that, like over 2 years now. Because the channel actually just turned the channel just turned 2 years old back in February, but I didn't make a video on it because I didn't feel motivated to. There are so many things that I just didn't feel motivated on. But the future of the channel, I want to keep making content, and I think it's possible, and I think it's something that we can do. But I don't know if it's going to be fully on YouTube anymore, and that takes me into my next point of starting to stream a lot more, because streaming just keeps, like, streaming on Twitch and even Mixer, like any other of these other platforms, keeps becoming more and more viable. Geez, Talkfish, it's okay. First video back, you can do this. Keeps becoming more and more viable as time goes on, and unfortunately, like, streaming is doing pretty good. And so I think streaming might be something I want to do more. So, like, even if I set an upload schedule, there might be times when those uploads turn into like streams, just because streams I can stream and come and talk with you guys and still put out content and get that content to then go up on YouTube. But streaming seems like the more viable option, just both career-wise and growth-wise at this moment in time, whether it's on a game like Fortnite or just games that I'm enjoying playing or I'm interested in, because I don't know, I'm waiting for the next big game to kind of help grow my channel a little bit more. And I don't like Overwatch. I'm probably not going to do too much more of it. If I do, it'll be like whenever I have an interest in it again, because I burnt myself out. But I mean, that's just an example of that. So that kind of, yeah, so like streaming is something I want to do, which gets into my whole kind of upload schedule, or my schedule of things I want to do. And it's very tentative. It just kind of makes it so there will be content throughout the weeks, I guess you could say. Like, I want to start streaming more on weekends, like Saturday, Sunday, and I want to try to upload 1 to 2 videos throughout the weekdays, so we're talking Monday to Friday, like 1 to 2 videos, possibly 3 videos on the weekdays, so Monday to Friday, leaving the weekends to stream, and it's like those days when I upload might turn into days when I just stream a little bit more, because especially if I like decide to upload more of a game like Fortnite, it's very hard to kind of get good video content for a game like Fortnite when I don't have every day to be doing Fortnite. You know what I mean? I don't have every day to be doing a Fortnite game or Fortnite content, so it makes it very difficult to try and do Fortnite You know, I think you guys get what I'm saying. But in terms of like games and streaming and stuff like that, it's a lot more accessible for me right now in my current situation, and I think it's something that I can help myself grow a little bit more on now. If that makes enough sense, and I think it does. So we're talking like throughout the weekdays, Monday, Friday, for there to be 1 to 2 uploads, possibly 3, just depending on the flow of content. But those upload days might turn into like stream days, and then Saturday, Sunday to try to have some streams of some kind. And again, time slots are still being really roughly organized because I don't want to cement anything right away and then fail you guys again. And so I think we're still going to work out some times here and there. Like, and on the Discord, I'll probably put out times when I'll be streaming. On my Twitter, I'll probably start putting out times when I've been streaming. So if you don't follow those things, if you're not a part of them, it's very easy to become a part of those things. And there's links down in the description below for you to go ahead and check out. So go ahead and check those out there. But yeah, so go ahead and check out those links down below, like I just said. And it'll probably make sure like that that way you guys stay updated on a couple of things and stuff like that. And I think it's just the easiest way for you guys to stay updated, for me to stay updated, for us to all stay updated. Because the Discord's been kind of dead, and I plan on fixing that. The whole... it's not even the Discord. The whole channel's been dead, and I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like I've failed in a sense, and I keep trying to, like, restart the flame over and over again, and kind of restart the fire of my channel. Because I don't think it's ever been fully dead. I just think that I've walked away from it, you know? So some of you guys might say, oh, it's dead, or bad content, or whatever. But I don't think my channel's dead, and at the end of the day, that's what matters the most, is that I still think there's something to come back for. I think this is like one of our lowest points so far, but that gives us so much room to grow and go back up to like where we were earlier this summer and earlier like in the past couple months. And I think that we can do it, and we'll be okay. And I know that with your guys' support, we can do it, because you guys have still been supporting me even through this month when I've been gone. And just kind of like, hey, make some more content, man, like, you got this, and just being encouraging about it, not being, like, rude about it, you know what I mean? And so that's when I know I'm going to be okay, and that this will be okay. We'll be okay from here on out. And this also just then goes into, like, the terms of games I plan on, like, streaming and stuff like that, things I want to make content-wise, which, like I just said earlier, is up in the air. Because there's so many games going on right now, and games that I'm enjoying playing, to where it's like, but they're old games and stuff too. Like, I've come back in like some, like, and by old games I mean stuff that I've already kind of missed out on scene wise. Like Fortnite, I don't really think I can grow in Fortnite. One, because I'm not good, and really I just kind of do it to play around with my friends and have a good time and get a couple laughs out of it. But two, because like, there's already a good community there. So I mean, I don't know, it's still rocky, and we'll see where content goes and stuff like that. This has been a very rambly video, but I wanted to go ahead and come out and say, hey guys, this is what's been going on. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Hopefully you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. Streams, more content. I mean, I bet it all sounds good to you guys. Go follow the Twitter. Go follow go join the Discord. Come hang out with us in the fishbowl. There's a couple other things in the work that I've been working on behind the scenes, trying to make sure that some other things are set up. But as far as that goes, I've really much covered a lot of the things. If you guys have questions for me, again, you can ask me in the comments, ask me on Discord or Twitter. But I've been WellFareFish. I'll talk to you guys all next time. Take care and goodbye. And I know there's really good